Hey everybody, welcome back. Marcus Graves back again with another reaction to Band of Brothers, this time to episode 4, Replacements. Let's get on into it.
Who are you? Private Miller, James Miller.
Is that James McAvoy?
Sergeant Randleman squad. Us too. I'm Les Hash.
Looks like a little kid here.
Lieutenant, you gonna shoot lefty all night? Just curious, because he's right-handed.
George. What would I do without George Luz? Oh! Goodness.
Swindled, hustled.
Johnny, what are you saying? Bull's boys are just humoring him?
Yeah, like whenever he gives out some of his folksy wisdom.
Probably think he's a fucking hayseed.
What are you laughing at?
Where'd you get that? Or what the regiment did? You weren't there.
Hey, he's up, cop.
Malarkey.
When the green light comes on, you could just tap me, all right?
The green light will be next to you, sir.
Just do it.
Is he colorblind?
Sling it up and down. When you hit the ground, your knee will hit the butt. The business end will break your jaw. All right? Lose your reserves. You won't need it. We're jumping low. Take your belly band and wrap it around you. Fine.
They're seasoned. They know what they're doing. Let me show the young bucks what's happening. It's like, girl, give me my helmet back. What are you doing?
Sergeant Talbert, let's move. We got work to do.
When her face was covered by the baby's head, like, it was like for sure Sigourney Weaver, Ellen Ripley in Alien 3.
Lieutenant!
Oh. Oh. Come on, Randleman. Wait, was that not Randleman that got shot? Apparently, I mean, obviously not, but... Huh. Could have sworn that was him. Apparently I'm wrong.
Put a couple shells through that building, you're gonna see it real good. I can't. My orders are no unnecessary destruction of property. I'm telling you, he's right
It's there.
I believe you. He's gonna see you real soon.
How you doing?
Yep. Why do I feel like this is about to be brutal? Why do I feel like this is about to be brutal? Shh. I thought there was gonna be a little more carnage than that. I mean, still, but, you know, I guess more bloody, I was expecting. Visually bloody. Oh! I thought some shrapnel got him. It's probably just the force. Oh no, something isn't. Okay. Something is in his shoulder. Ah.
How bad?
I don't know yet. I'm alright. I'm alright. Am I alright?
Okay.
Yeah, quit looking at me like that.
Looking at you like what? Like you just got shot in the head? Hit him right square in the forehead.
have met my fingers.
Randleman's a tough son of a bitch. Come on now. Okay. I thought he was done for at that moment. The airplane going over, he's yelling, but they wouldn't be able to hear him over it. I've been wondering too, I'm like, why do they have this airplane going over? Now it just ain't his blood on the floor anymore.
I ain't going back up there.
The one who was harping about not being in the battle doesn't want to go back into it. Not blaming, just, of course, the irony.
But you thought we given up on you there, huh, boss?
Shut up, cop.
Seriously. Talking all types of shit. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the content, please head on over to my Patreon page and consider becoming a patron. Not only will you be helping to support me and the channel, you'll also be gaining access to exclusive content and benefits such as early access, full reactions, and my Patreon Discord chat. So if you would like these benefits and to support the channel, head on over to my Patreon page, the link is down below in the pinned comment, and become a patron. So the episode begins with celebration, enjoyment, indulgence. Being in the bar, the pub, you know, gambling, having fun, ragging on I don't want to call them rookies, but ragging on the new guys, the replacements. To then, hey, once again, back to the real world. You know, got to put boots on the ground. We got to be out. We got to go over to Holland. Now they go over there. You have celebration, adulation. The people are very welcoming and inviting, and some of them very welcoming and inviting. Literally celebration in the streets. Which, slight aside here, is there a conveyance here possibly of people, of how fickle people can be? And maybe that's too strong, possibly. But really, I guess the heart of what I'm getting to is the fact that you have these women who were fawning and throwing themselves upon the soldiers, who some of them were then taken and had their some of their hair cut off, had the swastika put on their forehead and everything, and they said, "Oh well, they slept with Germans." Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it to be implied that that's something the townspeople knew, or that's something that they thought? I don't know. They slept with Germans. So really, is it a thing to be, you know, to say like, hey, you know, they'll go with that they're not enamored or going with a side. They are enamored by the entire prospect of, oh, this is a man in uniform, this is a soldier, this is this, that, and the other. So therefore, they have no true grounding and foundation and basis, ideals. But then, of course, you still have the soldiers still showing the empathy that sometimes the people that are there, the people that are being protected, are the ones who will fight and claw at each other, and it's the people who are trying to save or to rescue or to protect that could be more empathetic than, I don't want to say than what's necessary, but more empathetic than, and go above and beyond in that. With the townspeople who are there, these women are not new, as far as I know, unless I missed something. Is like these women are not new to their town. Obviously, they knew that they slept with Germans, so you have them, you know, taking and saying, no, you know, get away, and putting them on the side of the road with her baby. But the soldiers are looking in horror and shock, and when they do see the woman on the side of the road with the baby, that they give her some rations. And it seems like it can be conveying many things. Like I said, one, the vacillatory nature of people at times. to not have an ideal, to not have a belief, and to just go with wherever the wind takes them. One possible conveyance. The other one being, if not how vacillatory some people can be, but how idol worshipping, hero worshipping that people can be. That they're not looking at these are the Germans, these are the Allied forces. They're looking at this is a soldier, this is a fighter, this is a hero, so that they become overwhelmed and overcome by their status. And another possible conveyance, possibly all of them, being like implying different things about what could be happening, but also showing that the ones who are fighting and dying to either liberate or to protect the people can sometimes show more compassion than the people to themselves and to their neighbor. But I digress. That was a little aside on that. But basically, the going back to the whole the idea of celebration, it's adulation, it's praise. They're not having a good time. Well, some of them are having a good time there in that little celebration, but they were also having a good time earlier in the bar. To then, and even up to this point, we know what happens on the beaches of Normandy. We know how many people are killed and wounded overall. But for Easy Company, as we've been following them, they've had a hard journey, but they've had a successful one. So now you are reveling in success. Reveling in celebration, reveling in the praise that is being bestowed upon you. Now you've hit your first wall of defeat, and you've had to retreat. And as Winter says, he hates retreating, but they've had this very successful run. It's not always going to go that way, of course. And then when you are being pushed back, when you are on the short end of the stick, to now not fight to win, but fight to survive. Conveyed through Randleman and how, getting separated from the group. And now you have to survive the night to get back. And then not only that, going from praise to ridicule, going from victory to defeat, to go from celebration to mourning, learning how to fight to survive in that and to push through it, even though you were retreating, even though you were losing, to fight through it and push through it to come back, only to, once you do get back, once again conveyed by Randleman, once you do get back, spin that track one more time. We gotta head out. We gotta keep going. No rest for the weary. No time for mourning. We were defeated. We had to retreat. Time to keep going. We got a war to win. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. My short films, Assassin of the Flame and Yin and Yang, reactions, breakdowns, reviews, all that good stuff that's on there. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.